So it's been a while since we've seen some problems like this. It says simplify each expression. Let's go ahead and take a look at them and do a little bit of review. On this first one, I can see that I'm multiplying two things. I've got 2 and then 3 factors of m. So if I wanted to, I could rewrite this. That's make this a little bit smaller. That's 2 and then m, m, m. So let's be real clear here. This is not 2m being cubed, right? This is not what we have. This would be 2m, 2m, 2m. What we have is just 2 and then m that's getting cubed. So only the m is being cubed. So it's a 2 and then m, m, m. And then we have a factor of 4, and then we have 2 additional factors of m. So m, m. And if I look at this numerically, I've got 2 times 4, which is 8. And if I count up the number of factors of m I have, there are 5 of them. So the answer here is 2 times 4, 8m to the 5th power. That's all that is. Let's take a look at b. So b, I'm going to choose to look at this as some giant ones, because I know there's a lurking 1 in here. So 6 I'm going to rewrite as 2 times 3. And then in my numerator, I'll just go ahead and write out y to the 5th in expanded notation, right? So that's y, 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 y. In my denominator, I have a factor of 3, and then I have 2 factors of y. And if we look closely, you can see I have a giant 1 in the form of 3yy over 3yy. And that literally just equals 1. So what we're left with in our numerator is we have a factor of 2 and 3 factors of y. So this becomes 2 and then y to the 3rd power. Okay, in c, I don't have a negative exponent at all, but I have a negative 4. So if I look at this, I could write this as a negative 2 times a 2, right? That's equal to negative 4. And then I'll go times y times another y. In my denominator, I've got a 6, which is, I'll write this as 3 times 2. And then I have 7 factors of y. Y, 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 y. That's 5 of them, 6 and 7. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 factors of y in the denominator. Again, there's a giant 1 here. I've got 1 yy, or I'm sorry, 2 yy. 2 and then yy in both the numerator and denominator. So for my answer, I'm looking in the numerator, I can see there's a factor of 2. It's a negative 2 that's left behind. So this is going to become a negative 2 in the numerator, and then that's divided by a 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factors of y, 3y to the 5th power. So we have negative 2 over 3y to the 5th. And then finally, I do have something that's being cubed here, right? The entire thing in parentheses is being cubed. And just understanding the definition of that, right? That means there's exactly 3 of these in their entirety, right? There are 3 of them. So I'm going to use that definition and expand this out. So I've got a negative 2x squared, and I'm multiplying that by negative 2x squared, and then another negative 2, and then x squared. So if I look at this now, right, it's only x squared in each one of those parentheses. It's not the negative 2 that's being squared, it's just the x that's being squared. And as far as the numbers go, I've got 3 factors of negative 2, so I'll write that out. Negative 2 times a negative 2 times a negative 2. And then I've got an x squared, and an x squared. So if I look at this, in the negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4, and positive 4 times negative 2 would give me a negative 8. And then in terms of x's, I have x to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, x to the 6th power. There are 6 factors of x there. So my answer is negative 8x to the 6th power.